Yo, what's up, guys? Today's little public service announcement or fireside chat, whatever we're gonna call it, is I see a lot of guys, especially younger guys. I mean, at any age, I guess, really, but it happens less with the older and older you get. A lot of guys cycle in and cycle out of the gym, and you'll see them. I mean, some people are chronic cyclers in and cycler out. It's probably better than cycling in and then never coming back. But I wanted to bring something up on how to get your mind frame correct at the gym, right? So I think that's important, and it stops the weird cycle that a lot of you guys get. So here's what is your mind frame when it becomes on the purpose of being fit and lifting. Like, what is it for? And I think that's where a lot of guys have this cycle in, cycle out mentality because their purpose is not consistent, right? So let's talk about that. So what's the purpose? What's the purpose of you going to the gym? What's the purpose of you working out? Is it seasonal? Is it to look good for girls? Is it to look good for other dudes? I know you guys do that. Is it to impress girls, to like look good in your suit? Um, is it for just motivation factor? Is it you're following some internet guru and you're doing this? What's it for? What is it for? So let's talk about that. Why is it important for why you're working out? Because if you view it in short term effects, like to lose weight, to look good, to get the girl, everybody can put forth effort for, I mean, not everybody, but a lot of guys could muster the strength to put forth some effort for 3 or 6 months or even a year to get the girl, to lose the 20 pounds, to whatever. You know what I mean? Like a lot of guys can do that. But here's the truth of the matter. What happens when you're done with that? It's like, all right, so you lost the 20 pounds and now you can take your foot off the gas. And a lot of guys do that. They take their foot off the gas. They got the girl, they lost the weight, they look good for their vacation in Mexico or whatever, wherever they're going. Like, they kind of reach their quote unquote goal. And then that's the end of it because you reached your goal. And you know how hard it was to do it. So you take your foot off the gas and then you let yourself go because you got to where you wanted to be. And that's the end of it. And then you think about how much effort was put in to do it the first time and you'll probably never go back. So what you guys have to do and what's kept me in the gym for so long, just grinding every single week, is this. I'm not seeking to lose weight or to get the girl or seeking somebody else's approval, especially women. Like, it's not on my radar. Maybe that was on my radar when I first joined the gym, like to lose the weight, get the girl, but quickly that transitioned, and it transitioned into a weird thing. It transitioned into, almost like an idolatry of self, and that lasted for a long time. But then that mind frame started to swap too, because guess what, guys? Vacations come and go, and girls come and go, and everything kind of moves in vicissitudes, right? It goes up and down. And life gets busier. You get a new job, you get kids, you have a wife, lots of stuff going on. Anyway, the point is that you got to switch it out and start figuring out how you're going to maintain the mindset to be strong for life. And I remember consciously making this decision, but I know I definitely did, and I did it a long time ago, where my goal just was to just be fit and strong. Fit and strong, whether I'm clocking in at 200 pounds or I'm clocking in at, whatever, 165. And that's how I kind of fluctuate. I can easily, beef up and get to 200. I know how to do that, and I know how to go from 200 right back down to 170, which is a nice ideal weight for me. 175, right around there. And it just became about, no matter what, whether 200, 175, or like 165, just being strong, fit, capable. And that's why I started going to the gym. That was what's kept me there. That and a healthy amount of shame. The shame is in my own mind. It's not like other people are shaming me from the outside. I have an ability to shame myself and say, "Hey, man, like, don't do that. Don't eat that stuff. Don't do that. Do that extra rep. Do something I call, zeros and double zeros. So when you're kind of counting down from doing your set, and like, let's say, hey, I'm shooting for this weight. I'm shooting for whatever, 8, and you go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then just if you still got some juice, like do 0, 0, 0, and then put the weight away. But it was always with the intent to be capable, strong, no matter what. There was never, for the longest time, a get the girl, lose the weight, look good on vacation, look good at the pool, the bathing suit. None of that stuff, man. None of it. I mean, that's an after effect of just staying fit for a long time. So, in the end, like, think about it this way. Mentally, view it this way. Your job is to be a warrior king, like king of your own little realm, your own little household, your own self. King under God, of course, but a king nonetheless. And you want to train and have intense discipline to be prepared and on the warpath the entire time, like your whole life. So that means your daily routine, season after season, will be non-stop, never ending. And I know that sounds grueling, guys, and it sounds grinding, but what's the alternative? To get old and soft and weak, or to keep going, stay strong, and not stop? So think about that. You young guys out there, start to flip your minds, and instead of worrying about that six pack that you want, or what somebody else is doing, or getting the girl, or just losing a couple pounds, start to think about it as a long shot, right? Long all the way through until you are dead. You want to be strong the entire time. And then you'll just build that into your lifestyle. That's it, guys. Out.